Okay, so this is the second part of my latest video on Good Riddance, New York.
A former New Yorker who seems to enjoy stabbing his hometown in the back.
The mayor called President Trump a hypocrite for his reluctance to send federal aid to cities and states, especially those run by Democrats.
The states that need help, run by Democrats. Who cares who runs the states? The people need help.
We do, scumbag. And when we were getting screwed by your taxes and your evil government oppression, did you care about the people? You piece of you-know-what? You didn't care about us. You and your Goomba buddy there. It's a privilege to get sodomized by the state.
Americans.
Then Governor Cuomo weighed in.
It's not red or blue. It's red, white, and blue. This coronavirus doesn't pick Democrats or Republicans. It doesn't kill Democrats or Republicans. It kills Americans.
Your virus was all about killing red. You told us Republicans to leave, Goombats. Listen, for any of you people that aren't familiar with this, a while back, some 10 years ago, we had a guy run for governor named Tom Golisano. And I've told this 100 times. Golisano was a billionaire from upstate New York. He paid $13,800 a day in taxes to New York. Not a year, not a month, not a week, a day, almost $14,000. Tom Golisano said, I've had enough. He moved to Florida. You know what he pays? Nothing. Zip. Nada. Not $13,800 a day. He pays almost nothing. So, you do that math, and you think about all the people with money from Wall Street and banksters and real estate mavens. Why would any of them be in New York? I'm going to make a prediction. The large banks, the big broker houses, because of the age of computers that we're in, nobody's going to stay in New York. New York City is doomed as doom could be. It's going to be like Pi Ramses when the Nile silted up and bypassed the city and it went asunder into the sand. That's New York's future. Who the hell needs to commute over rivers and tolls? $20 tolls, GW Bridge. If you got to go to Long Island, $20 over the GW and another 16 to get to the Triborough or the Whitestone. Are you kidding me? Other states, they don't even hear of this crap. So look at New York. Everybody's gasoline prices are all-time lows. Not New York, because the FU vampire state pay me now state says, we're going to charge you about 80 cents a gallon. Exxon is teetering on bankruptcy. They never made more than 9 cents a gallon. Ever. People don't believe that, but that was their profit. But New York, with thuggy Taranacci over, hey, you got to pay us a vig over here. You want to buy gas in New York, you got to pay. Remember what Mario used to say. I don't apologize for trying to take care of my family. By the way, Clemenza, give this to Luca. Have him collect my money. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. Hey, Cuomo. Cuomo rhymes with Homo sapien. I'm out of New York, and I invite every Republican, American patriot, leave them in the dust. Let them die in their own feces.
Governor pointing out that money sent to states would help necessary services like schools, police, and fire ravaged by coronavirus.
You have a national crisis. You have a national outbreak, a national epidemic, killing thousands of people. You can't put your politics aside even now?
Look at the numbers in New York and New Jersey. National? No, it's not. It's a Northeastern and West Coast disease. Look at a map. Wherever you libtards go, that's what you bring. Death, destruction, disease, pestilence, tax insanity, liberalism to the point of lunacy. New York City pays teachers that rape children and sell drugs to sit in rubber rooms until they retire, and they get their full pensions. What other city does that? Even in Boston, my buddy was a principal. He never heard of that in Boston. That's New York, the land of the $150,000 janitors that all had yachts in Cascade and in the Long Island Sound. No, people don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. They're gangsters, and they're all going to burn.
Warned that playing politics could jeopardize future legislation from getting through a divided Congress, while de Blasio called out the president for bailing out the airline industry while ignoring state and city public services.
Do you not care about that firefighter, that EMT, that paramedic, that police officer, that healthcare worker because they live in a state run by a Democrat or a city run by a Democrat?
They're part of your disease. You know what the fire department calls their job? Sleeping for dollars. You know what the crooked cops all do? Pad their pensions and pad their overtime. Did they care about their neighbors losing their houses to the taxes of it? Not at all. Don't you put them up like some kind of shield, you clown, because you made them criminals. You did that. You made them complicit thugs like Brennan and all the scum that brought the Tammany Hall disease from New York to the FBI. Yeah, that came from the vampire state too. It spread like a cancer, first up the Hudson River and then down to D.C., where all those wonderful altar boys were recruited. Yeah, like Boys Town. Clancy, surround the house. Get the potatoes. Oh, my God. Mrs. Cleary's cow knocked over the lamp. The fire is burning. You bunch of thugs. You're a bunch of gangsters. A pox on all of you. All of you. The FBI stinks from the head back. There ain't too many honest minions either. You know how I know? If I worked for a guy like Kwame Strzok or that other douchebag McCabe, I would have kicked the living shit out of them if I was their subordinate. And if you don't believe that, I'll give you 100 references that saw me do it in my industry. When dirty, lying managers or CEOs came hawking BS, I grabbed them by the throat. And it's not about being a tough guy. It's about being a man of honor. Okay? A man of honor doesn't abide it. Like John Wayne said, I don't do these things to other men and they will not do them to me. That's what built America. Not capitulation to stormtrooping cops that retired to Murrell's Inlet at 52 years old with $100,000 pensions, and the cops in South Carolina don't make $32,000. Okay? Go to any Elks Club in the Hudson Valley and see all the drunken cops and firemen, 3/4 disability, having wrestling matches. It's like the Budweiser Olympics. I've had enough of it. I'm not going to sit there and not say it anymore like I did for years because I had friends on the job. State troopers that are banging everything that walks. Okay? Because they're the new rock stars. I could tell stories, but who would believe it? I saw it and I don't believe it. I know about the FBI. My buddy ran the lab for 24 years in Quantico. I know what gangsters they are. It's enough. Burn in hell, you liberals. You live with what you created. You are the orchestrators of your own death and demise.